Hello, my name is Rebecca Ibanez and I will be showing you how to measure blood pressure. First, make sure the patient refrains from smoking and ingesting caffeine at least 30 minutes before the assessment. The patient should be seated quietly for at least 5 minutes prior to taking their blood pressure. Their feet must be flat on the floor without being crossed, their arms supported at heart level, and their back supported by a chair. Next, make sure the client has a bare arm and no clothing in the way. Then choose the appropriate cup size in order to ensure accurate readings. Cup sizes range from infant to adult. The cup should surround at least 80% of the upper arm. A cup size too small will overestimate the reading, and a cup size too big will underestimate the reading. Once you have found the right cuff size, you will wrap the cuff firmly around the upper arm. This is a stethoscope. The things at the top are called prongs, and the thing at the bottom is called a diaphragm, which is used to hear the Kirchhoff sounds. When you put the prongs inside your ears, make sure they are facing away from you. Make sure the diaphragm is on by twisting the diaphragm and lightly tap on it. When the stethoscope is on, there should be a louder noise. Whatever is more comfortable for you, you can place the calibrated manometer gauge onto the blood pressure cuff or leave it on the table. Before pumping air into the cuff, make sure to turn the valve all the way to the right so that you can pump air into it. And to release air, you slowly turn the valve to the left. The diaphragm should be placed below the antecubital space over the brachial artery. The cuff pressure should be quickly inflated by the squeezing of the pump to around 20 millimeters of mercury above the first Korotkoff sound, or to 200 millimeters of mercury if you don't know the patient's blood pressure. Since I've done the patient's blood pressure before, I inflated the cuff to around 180 millimeters of mercury. Pressure should be released slowly on every equal to 2 to 5 millimeters per second. Korotkoff sounds are blood flow sounds observed while taking blood pressure. Systolic blood pressure is at which the first Korotkoff sound is heard, and diastolic is the point before the disappearance of the last Korotkoff sound. The blood pressure I recorded for my patient was 120/82. According to the blood pressure I recorded for my patient, he was considered prehypertensive. It is recommended that two measurements should be taken 1 minute apart, and the average taken from the two measurements before taking another one. And here is the table of the classification and management of blood pressure for adults. And thank you for watching my video.